Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi guys, I'm back. Select a game to load. Sadly, the miserable one that I left in Fury last night. We're gonna make some new stuff, and then we'll go and slowly kill our way through past all the mobs, and hopefully, blimey, mate, it's me. Hello. Hi, Kimmo. I would love to be able to bust out a phrase in perfect Portuguese from Portugal. But I got nothing. Not the feeder. We've got more madness. We need to get rid of our madness. Halor? Is that a thing that we say? Wrong. Correct. That's the discovery desk. That's the blueprint desk. There's the workbench. All right, because we currently have fuck all. I am reasonably well. How long I stay that way? Entirely up to the game. I need wood sticks. And maybe flint. Wood sticks. Flint. Make another spear. I just need the one, thank you. I'm going to make some javelins too, so at least I have a ranged weapon. Because I don't have the match yet for bow. I need one more string. String. Let's see if I can make a string. Let's see, what did it require? Do I not have a recipe for that? That's the carriage discovery. Blueprints. String. No, I needed, what was it? Fibers. Fibers? No fibers. Fibers? Fibers? Fibers. Perhaps the reason I was having so many difficulties crude bow. Wooden wedge, wooden beam. Why no string? I should have string. Why do I not have string? Won't let me transfer it across, but it has the icon that I can learn it. And that I have learned it. Detailed schematic. So why can I not make one? Is there a workbench I don't have that I haven't made? farming station is the only one I can see that... Okay, those are the tiers. Workbenches. Crafting elements. Cooking elements. Crafting elements. Log workbench. Artisan. Alright. I need more string. I can't make the string until I learn how to make the... Until I can make the... I need more string, alright? I've got the log workbench. Really? Is that the only workbench I've got? Did I make the wrong thing? No. I wanted the spears. Needed the log workbench for that. That's... Okay, that's chest. No, it doesn't look like there is any other workbench. I needed the log workbench to make the stuff. Alright, I guess we settle for javelins then. We have a spear. Why is that not... I made one. Why is it not freaking transferring? Oh, I didn't drag it to the right place. And it won't let me drag this back, will it? No. Well, great. That's taking up an inventory space. All right. Right. Let's see. How many javelins would I like to make? I'm going to make 50. Good evening, Senegal. Okay, those continue to magically work on their own, which is a little strange. Okay, there. They went into the correct slot. All right, so why does that have a 1 on it? I don't know. That's that. I'm just trying to pre-arm you now. Are weapons useful in the game? Not by me, apparently. Alright, I have more of these than I thought I was going to have, but that's fine. That's fine too. It's fine. My belt is now filled with the silly ass things, but I have a spear and that, and I need more string. Apparently I can't make that. I might be able to make it once we're outside. How are we doing on food? We do not have an awful lot of food. Having flashbacks, the washing machine noise gave you PTSD. Well, I can imagine. Have you considered perhaps washing things by hand? I have a bunch of... No, I don't have. I don't have much celery. Well, we'll transfer the celery we have. We have a lot of dirty water. Raw steak. Fresh and dripping with blood. I should cook it. Well, yes, I would if I could, but I can't. Deep one's far relative. I should cook it. Thank you. Source consumable food. Raw steak is not, but raw meat is. Okay. All that goes back in. Those are wood chips. Sadly, not as tasty as potato chips. Deep ones, far relative. Okay, that gave you a laugh. I wasn't even paying attention. See what happens when I don't pay attention? It leads to me not actually paying attention. Better than nothing. Yeah, not much better than nothing, but hey, all right, here we go. My assumption is that the javelins are used and then gone, can't be picked back up. We'll find out. Oh, God, please. I gave them a detailed feedback after my session last night. I will say, I don't think they watched my video to the end, but they did comment about it positively on YouTube. It's a boar. Well, we can try that out first. Okay. That was pretty straightforward. I'm back here. Well, that was a quick usage of like 6 or 7 of my javelins. Color you impressed? Why on earth would that have impressed anyone with a pulse? Me not dying? Well, okay. If you have an exceptionally low threshold of impressive, then yeah, still not really. Alright, ranged weapons are making a big difference, that's for sure. Where's my dead body? Is my dead body freaking gone? This will not endear the game to me. I missed him. Meager the harvest, bleak the hope. I acquired new knowledge. I must be smarter than I was. So, honestly, honest to whatever. So, unless the map is lying to me, I missed him again. All of the gear that was on my body is now gone. That's a little creepy. I almost stepped on his eye. Of course, he's pretty much nothing but eye. Yeah, you can dodge through them if your dodge is not on cooldown. Lovely weather we're having. It's pretty amazing I can continue to miss. Let's see. I can eat that. Free up an inventory space. And get some satiation. Don't even think of it, you jerks. We got boar and boar. How boring. Flies? Oh, a fly swarm. Oh my god, they hit so freaking hard! What is up with that? I have a helmet. I'm going to equip that. It's the first piece of gear I've gotten yet so far. That's the boar. I gotta say, while I've been complaining about other mobs previously, that swarm's the worst. My health is just too freaking low. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Because I don't have any bandages. So I have to go back and make bandages. I have no choice. I'll just die. And then I'm right back where I was before. Except even more frustrated. As much as I like the game, and I want to be clear, I really like it. Honest to God, do. The early game experience is so unnecessarily punishing. Make bandages from cloth, rags, I think. And there's a door there, but I can't open it. Why am I facing in that direction? I guess I need to be going north. Celery plants. I got a lot of satiation. The booming is getting old. It's getting on my nerves. It honest to God is. That's what I was doing wrong. All right. Hold to craft. I can't. I don't have any rags. Mm-hmm. From brass, we make threads. But, you know, plenty of frustration is not unusual in a lot of the survival games. The one that makes this one that really does frustrate me, more than just a little bit, but like on the broad path, is respawning all of the creatures I just killed. Every time I go back to do anything, it makes it so hard to actually make progress. Take my madness. I'm feeling much saner. Not like looking any saner. I'm also healed. Wrong place. There you go. Oh. The feeder is empty. No, it's not. The feeder's not empty. I just... The UI I have issues with too. Bon appetit. There you go. Yes, I know it's good. I made it myself. Old family recipe. All right, that's the, see the container on the left. Yeah, I guess that's the way it normally is. It just doesn't feel right to me. String. Lead sticks. Yeah, I don't have the bow yet. I haven't learned the bow. I've learned arrows. But now, do I have enough string? I do have enough string. I can make one. I have a bow. All right, how about some arrows? Generic arrows. Each makes 3. 3 out of 39. 3 times 13. Totally not an unlucky number at all. I am making progress, but it doesn't have to be this slow. All right, so the belt, we've got that. We don't need that in the freaking inventory. What in the shit? Am I carrying an extra spear now? Okay, that is evidently the... Well, we've got a bow. So the bow is now on 2. Reminds you of early game barrow trauma. But rougher. Certainly it's tough, and I'm not especially good a great many games. I don't really need the torch on me, but I guess the belt is the right place for it. We needed to make some bandages. Rags. I need a bunch of rags. Rags. I will repeat a complaint I've had about a shitload of games. This is not a this game complaint specifically by any means. Icons are nice. Icons and words are way, way, way fucking better. Right now, I'm looking for rags. Don't know what they look like off the top of my head. Is that them? Nope, that's iron scraps. That's leather scraps. Hides. Fibers. Raw potatoes, not cooked. Cures. White one, the first row, second slot. Rags. Yeah, I was looking for it over here and I wasn't finding it until now. Back to crafting. I had a number of them. They were on my body, and everything that was on my body vanished when I loaded in today. My dead body vanished. All right, so we've got our spear and we've got our bow. And we can eat those. We can eat those. We can't eat those. We have some more arrows for me to pick up. We do. Seems like I should be able to turn fibers into rags. That makes sense. I'm expecting you can only make string. Yeah, it makes strings. All right. All right, back out we go. So I think I'll use the javelins until they're used up, and I'll be very aggressive about using them, and then I'll swap over. Thank you for the pointer, by the way, on the rags, the bandages. Yeah, I don't see the white skull that says Lens died here. And the fact that every time I go back to the train, it respawns all of the map is just a dreadful game design choice. Because you fight your way through the whole thing, and your madness makes it so all of a sudden you can't find something you need, and you're screwed. You have to go all the way back and fight your way all the way back through it. Oh, the boar got in the goddamn way. I wasn't aiming for the boar. But I'm going to kill the boar now. I hope it learned its lesson, and a valuable lesson indeed. Alright, well those are rocks that I could harvest from. But right now, I'm just trying... How are we doing on... Alright, we got 17 javelins left. Like I said, it would be nice if you could at least get one, like, javelin back from a dead body. Green manure. Harvest refuse, you know. I think I can wait on those, since I don't have much inventory space to spare. I think, although I have no evidence to prove it, that there is in fact a lighthouse here, and I'm supposed to talk to the lighthouse keeper. letting me throw javelins that I supposedly have at him. I don't know why. Okay, now I can. Why I couldn't before? Who knows? Not me. Open door, but I can't go in. I can chop down the trees if I were so inclined. Oh. Not a fan of the camera there. Blocking. I mean, at least it eventually started to go transparent. Don't keep coming, you jerk. Go the other way. I'm trying to avoid fighting because it seems like even if I win, my madness goes up. And as my madness goes up, my inventory gets full of creepy eyeballs. Makes it harder to figure out what's going on where. And now I'm headed the wrong way. I've had enough of this guy. Suppose I can do anything with that. Oh, alright. Alright, we need to be headed west. Which is roughly where we're headed. No idea what the campfire does. Don't think I picked... No, I picked up coal. Okay, I did pick up something. Alright, is this the two deep ones? No, it's the boars. Okay. Alright, we're getting closer to one possible location of where I think the lighthouse is, but probably not the right one. Oh, that's lovely. Charming. Oh, we have boars. Alright. So I think we can safely say that there's no lighthouse here. It's possible there's no lighthouse in this whole damn map. And I've been juked. And duped. Well, that went right between the two of them. Well, they are light keepers, which would make you think maybe a lighthouse? Possibly? Is this the deep ones? I think it is. coming around the other way. I'd be okay with that. I'm gonna hit him. And once again, I am not seeing... Are we out of the javelins now? We must be. Alright. Whoop! Alright, that's 2 dead. Third one coming up. I can't even tell if I have any fucking arrows. I don't have any flint or sticks. I'm working on it. Wow. Not more people watching than I would have expected. Good evening, everyone. As seems to be always the case with me. Oh, that's not good. I have arrows again. How? Why? I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god, what is up with swarms? So it appears that in point of fact there is no lighthouse on this map. I will equip the leather chest armor, as it's better than the absolutely nothing I'm wearing. And I have gone into madness mode. We'll now attempt to get back to home base. Somewhat intact. And the implication, at least the implication that I got, whoop, what do we have over there? I can't see. It is a boar. Is this another boar? It is another boar. I'm trying to not be boorish. Sorry. Please, can you not do this? I'll get it. Alright, we've got... Okay. Let me eat a few potatoes. I am trying to get home. Get back to my, you know, rail god. Oh, no, 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 no. And I'm trapped again. Not a problem. Had it the whole way. Not being able to dodge out of that is not a happy-making thing for me. I can't even use the bandages. I really like the game. I honest to God do, but they are making it so unnecessarily punishing to try and play. Hey Fizbic, how are you doing? I want to be clear that I think the game has terrific, fun, interesting bones. I love the setting, but the combat is too punitive. The respawn mechanic on maps is horrible. The fact that everything I dropped yesterday when I died and logged out and came back was gone. Please have some delicious madness on me. I hope we get up to 200. We got to 198 out of 200. Give me a moment. I'm fine. I'm fine, really. It's fine. Yeah, I'm good. How are all of you? Let's see. Before we go anywhere else. Doesn't look like we have anything, picked up anything that we haven't previously discovered. I will drop off the human mush. We are going to make a boatload of arrows. We're going to make 99. I've got 99 arrows. And she ain't one. It didn't even make sense to me. I couldn't even bandage myself because my insanity was so insane. Let's see. I've still got more arrows. Why wasn't... Is there a reload mechanic in the game that I'm not getting? Celery, by the way, I detest celery. Axe. Okay, since we no longer have access, aha, rusty pickaxe, I need wood sticks and iron scraps for both of those. I would also note wood sticks and iron scraps. That it would be nice if you're in your train, if you could craft without having to go to the chest and pick up the items. That's a pretty standard thing in games these days. But I do need a... oh, sorry. An axe and a pickaxe. A scrappy lock print. Blueprint. Well, I can go ahead and make one of those, I suppose. Let's see. That can go in the 3 spot, the 4 spot. How many spots we got? How many spots we got? Lockpicks. We'll make a couple of lockpicks because we can. I have a scrappy lockpick. Where did the scrappy lockpick go? It went into the belt. Evidently, it goes into the belt, but you can't put it in your hotbar. I'm not sure the difference between the satchel and the belt. Belt, you can store weaponry and traps. Added to quick slot. Satchel, you can store utilities and mush. It's a tool. Those are tools. That's not a tool. Let's see how we're doing for arrows. These also have to get added to a quick slot. See, having different, I don't know the function, the usefulness of a function like this, when you can put them all on your quick slots. Why not just have an inventory and research the unchecked item? The wood stick I have. I'll show you. Oop, wrong way. That's one of the things I don't understand, is the implication is that I haven't discovered all of the recipes from that. But if I try to transfer it in here to study, it won't go. So why? I don't know. Why do we have an archive and a list when it seems like they have the exact same recipes? I don't understand that. Drag and drop any item marked with a magnifying glass here. Except, of course, the one that is currently in my inventory. Don't know. I don't remember that being a problem in the demo. Clearly a problem here. So, let me pick up the rest of my arrows. Are we done yet? Well, let me then go ahead and... So now I have a shitload of arrows. I guess that I have to manually reload when I run out of the current batch on the bow. Needs an upgraded desk? Yeah, I don't know. My understanding was you can, if you put it on the blueprint desk, what you get is it'll show you a list of all of the recipes you can learn from. So what I'll do is I'm going to go on to the next town. Oh. Okay, all of my complaints about that last map are valid. I want to be clear about that. However, I should take note of the word up there. There we are. Up there at the right end of the track. You may note it has the word lighthouse. So, the reason there was no lighthouse at this place is because there's no lighthouse at this place. I hope that's clear. Eat up, good. Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. Okay, let's leave the village behind and pretend that I never said I was looking for a lighthouse there. And then we'll get to the map with the lighthouse, and maybe we'll find a lighthouse. Mind you, my complaints, I'm sticking to. Okay. Don't need to quite be that slow. A little bit faster. And there's another town after this one. After the lighthouse town map area. It's not my fault. Oh, I'm hungry again. I will note, in my defense, that it doesn't say anything about a lighthouse here. Now, it didn't say it there, but I assumed port, Amberport Port, made sense lighthouse. No, it's not actually there. We'll get the last of those delicious and nutritious arrows. All right, I have now, I believe, an officially what we would call a boatload of them, possibly an ass load, depending on, your opinion on profanities. Need to dump off the other stuff I accidentally picked up, like the wood chips, which sadly are not edible even if you have salsa. All right, we're going to try again. Game is definitely more manageable with an abundance of ranged weapons. Well, we have a box right here. Dirty water? No. Rags? Yes. And now the entire map should be open to us, and that must be the lighthouse keeper. I want to marry a lighthouse keeper. That's a song. I don't actually want to marry a lighthouse keeper. Crazy fisherman. Oh, that's bad. God. Oh. Boar, I'm counting on you to do something to annoy them or harass them. I make one stupid mistake. I just don't want to... Oh, is he stopped? That's awful thoughtful. So, if I hit 6... No, I was already reloaded. Alright, we'll try that again. I guess you have to manually reload when you run short on arrows. Can you do that if you don't have a full clip? If you look on the left, right here, it says 7. And the answer is yes, you can reload. Okay. So I'm going to mess these dudes up, unless they're boars. They're boars. I was totally going to mess them up. That one's not a boar. That's a dude. We do have a ways to go. Why can't there be anything like, oh, I don't know, a submachine gun with a couple thousand rounds in one of those crates? I don't think I'm asking for too much. That is a bunch of bad guys. It does take a second and a half or two to reload. It's reloading, it's reloading. That was dumb. My shooting is just way inaccurate if I'm not lined up relatively straight to them. Helps if you hit the right button. Note to self, hit the right button. Sure. How about more delicious celery? Make sure, yes. One 1,000, two 1,000. In about 2 seconds to reload the bow. Just need to remember to hit 6 every time I finish murdering. It's raining all over the world tonight. The longest night. I'm going the wrong way again. I mean, not like way off the right way, but not the right way. And this is the correct way. All right. I hate to be all Mandalorian about it, but gotta go the right way. Oh, it's a boar. It's a boar, everyone. Another boar, everyone. This is the way we want to go. Probably not boars, everyone. Whoops. There was a third guy whom I did not see. Hence the moment of panic. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's more Mould. Bob Mould? Former lead singer of Husker Du? I'm old. We have deep ones. Okay. Almost to the dude for whom we have come all this way. Many deep ones. Oops! No badness. I hit one of them. Are they going away? They are pathing away. And then I wasted an arrow. I didn't waste an arrow. That piece of air was asking for it. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think we've got one more dude out on... We're going to go around and get the angle. Why is this missing? Hi. Talk with mechanic. Name's Ron, head mechanic. What can I do for you? Heard you could help me with my train. Sounds like you could use a flatbed on your own train. Lucky for you, I've got just the thing. Thank you, Ron. I really appreciate it. Oh, don't mention it. And before I forget, I was informed by Abdul that you are in need of copper wires. I am indeed. 10 of them. My twin brother Jeremy can give you some. Return to the train and find a stop with a cave access. There you'll find Jeremy. Will do. Thanks for the heads up. Secret locations. At some train stops, it's possible to find entrance to secret locations. Keep an eye on the map and the stop icons to know in advance what the next stop has in store for you. I have added a new flatbed, and Steam has informed you of all that with a little badoop sound. I hope you enjoyed the badoop. I believe my 10 key was set to the torch, so if everything goes dark, I'm screwed because I can't access the torch anymore. I want to just head out there and see if there's anything out there. It's just my way. Aha! Aha! A secret location, the cave. It's here. It's not the next stop? Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, it's the lighthouse. That's it. Okay, it's the lighthouse. That's cool. It's nice that they let you go up there. It's not really a cave then, though, is it? Let's see. Well, we are out of delicious celery, so raw potato. Examine books. Regrets at high altitudes. I have acquired knowledge. I am smarter than I was, which is a really low bar to set. Just saying. All right, we need to head south and then west. Okay, some of these are going to be boars. Hopefully most. Be a boar. It's a boar. I, too, have been called a boar. That's a lot of dudes. Where are they going? Which way am I frickin' going? I need to go south. That way? I guess back over here? To a place that's not a dead end? I'm facing west. No, this is the way I need to go. I get turned around so easily. North correct? Yes, it is. Those are boars. Yes, they are. That was a swarm. I hate swarms. I bloody hate him, I do. Alright, we should be clear all the way back to Trainee. I need to name my train. Maybe Joe Strummer, Train in Vain. Ozzy is the obvious choice. Crazy Train. A lot of viewers tonight. Hi, guys. I'm Lens. I do variety. Tomorrow, I hope to be playing Dune Awakening. If not, I may just do a live stream of me cursing about it. All right, I am going to offer my madness. 2 points will get me to the next needed threshold. There we go. I have a 1 point. We've already unlocked map unveiling, which was a good choice. I think we will go with teleport and allow me to teleport back to the train. So I won't have to take the long trip back, which can especially be troublesome if I'm mad and can't access some of my goodies. So we'll go with that. Compendium. What did we add in the compendium? Regrets at high altitudes and secret locations. We've got raw steak and more raw potatoes. We do have a cooked steak. That's delicious. But a raw potato salad, perhaps? Or how about just that? All right. The only unchecked circle is sticks, so we still can't do anything with that. Let's see. Put stuff away and make more arrows, methinks. First, we need to drop the human mush off. Seriously. Earthling mush. A mass of bloody tissue. Railgods have a sweet tooth for it. Nice. Enjoy. Right. We have some arrows left, but obviously we're going to need more. More arrows. I'm going to go back outside and I'm going to chop down some trees and whack some rocks. Because we're a little short on mats. So, tree chopping and rock whacking. Can you ever get enough rock whacking in your life? Tree chopping? Celery! And tea leaves. Let's see, we got some rocks. For rocks. There we go. Stone, not flint. Grass for string. We've got a bunch of that, I think. Logs. Wood sticks. Sure, we'll get the grass too. I'm not too proud to get a little bit of grass, but I assure you, the hemp is just for strings. Would I lie? Constantly. Let's see. Well, we've got lots of logs. How many logs are we carrying? God, we're already carrying a metric shit ton. I didn't put everything away because I'm, a dope. We'll go ahead and munch the the celery all up. Possibly salary too. I don't know. It's a bore. Raw fish. My backpack is full. Of course it is. My backpack is always full. That is a follow from Ferlina. I have a spiel that I do when someone follows. Here it comes. This will be, I guarantee, the highlight of your day. No, it won't. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently, complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Hi there. All right, we got that and that. We got some more rocks. Passing by. Need some rest? Well, I am a soothing voice, guaranteed to put you to sleep. Other people call it boring. I think it's charming. It may be boring. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if I'm actually getting any flint, though, which I think I needed. I'm collecting stone, but my backpack is full of stone. I don't know if I have any flint. If I'm getting any flint. I don't know. I'm not in like Flint. That's a movie reference. An old guy movie reference. So I do like the game. If you're going to play, they do have a demo. At least they did. Before the early access release. I assume they still do. Ranged weapon, my recommendation. Definitely get a bow or make a boatload of javelins. That you do just fine. No. We'll transfer and transfer and transfer. Alright, we've got some more mush. We'll put the mush in there. We also have the new rail car. Oh, a little bit here. Here's a little bit more madness. There you go. They just love some delicious madness. And who amongst us doesn't? No, I need to put stuff away in here. Flint. We're not ichthyonic membrane. Ew. Flint. We make that from stone. I did find the lighthouse, and I believe I now have a third. Oh, it all goes onto the floor. It goes onto the floor. All right. It goes on the floor, guys. Don't question it. Now that goes over iron scraps, leather scraps, ichthyonic membrane. Yep. We'll keep the taters precious. We will pick up the flint. So you can craft when your bag is full and it goes onto the floor. I would like some more arrows. Having many arrows seems to me to be a good survival choice. We can make 90 more. How about 33 more? That'll get us up to 3 full stacks. Short one. So, theoretically, we have a new flat car. Ooh, my, that's a big one. I guess I live in the caboose. Don't say it. All right. We've got a tennis court, guys. All right. Workbenches, containers, miscellaneous. Only workbench we can make is the farming station. Oh, plenty of room for a hot tub. I can make containers, so I would like to make some string and some wood planks. We can make a cage and a ladder, but not a former. Also, I wish that while you were on your train, your satiation didn't go down. That's an annoyance. Unneeded and unwelcome. I don't have anything else other than the sticks. We can check the sticks again, but nope. Nope. No new recipes. Right. So, well, we needed to dump off flint and sticks and just keep food and arrows. Iron trapping net to trap the weirdest things, alas, just for a little longer. Crafted at Trapper 2. You watched the Steam page video, you're guessing a greater annoyance will be when enemies try to board the train, if I saw correctly. I'm not sure, I haven't gotten that far yet. I hope not. I'm going to eat some potatoes because I haven't learned a recipe to cook yet. Really? Have I not learned how to cook? Flint, axe, bandage, arrows, lockpick, torch, fish bone, but not fish, strings, rusty pickaxe, rusty axe, stone pickaxe, redstone, which I haven't found any yet, and fishbone idol, which is made from fish bones, which requires strange fish. Enter a cave. Enter a cave at another stop. In the woods. Oh, I'm sure there's nothing waiting for me that's unfriendly in the woods. I guess it's potatoes. The inability to cook is really annoying. Wait, okay. Inventory crafter character. I should be able to... That's an active skill. Maybe it doesn't show up on dark gifts. I have more dark gifts? Oh, to get these, I have to sacrifice crazed ghouls and shaman. So presumably I have to capture them and put them in a cage and then sacrifice them. I have no moral or ethical issues with this. It's a thing I can do. Alright. We have plenty of arrows. 159 if my math is right. Let's go on to the coast. It says coast town. That's Dreadstone Docks. Well, I mean, we'll at least get out and look around, you know? Woot woot. I will stop. I played World of Warcraft when it first came out, and there was that toy that made the choo-choo train noise. And people would grief other players by doing it non-stop. I was not a fan. Oh, there's a cave in the next one, but I do want to at least get out and look around up here at the coast town. No? Poke around a bit, maybe murder some things, but only deserving things, I promise. Okay, so stone gets turned to the flint. Flint and sticks can make the arrows. Honey, I'm home. Train is not authorized to enter coast town. Evidently, we're moving on to the next one. Seriously? Train is not authorized to enter coast town. Well, I guess you can go back and forth, I think. Maybe? Anyway, we're going on to Stone Circle, which has a cave, which has Jeremy. He's got the copper wire. And I'm hungry again. Reminds me of the annoyance I had in drinking water in RuneScape Dragon thing, whatever the name is. RuneScape Dragon. I've got it. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I knew it the whole time. I was just making sure that you guys did. Looks like it's time we eat steak that we can't cook. It is really, I gotta say, getting old. Do we have anything else? We've got more raw steak. Grab that. We'll eat the raw fish first. The big raw fish. That is another follow. That is Cal _cat. And I have a spiel. You want to hear it? You get to hear it. I have cooked fish. Why did I not know that I had cooked fish? Because you're a dope. Shh. Don't tell them. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very much for the follow. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's much better food. Cooked fish. Much better. Note to self. Off I go. Your body will make weird crackling noises like that when you're 107. All right, we've got a box with some free goodies, hopefully. Leather scraps and, celery. Sushi, yeah, rolling over. Well, it depends. Some fish is not really appropriate for sushi. I mean, sure, you could call it sushi if it's because it's raw fish, but... All right, where do we have to go? There's the caves. Right. And yeah, I think technically they're restaurants. I haven't had sushi for years. Well, I mean, unless you count the cooked stuff in the supermarket. And I think the only thing I've ever gotten there are inari, if I remember correctly, which is like the little brown tofu bag with rice. Simply because even crappy supermarket Inari sushi was something I wanted. Alright, we'll reload again. Also, generally, sushi you eat relatively small amounts of. Although that's not necessarily true. I have seen some people absolutely chow down on it. But at least theoretically. Alright. We are headed south. We are still headed south. Those guys are in my way. Whoop! Okay, that many of them is more than I would rather face. And I think I'm going the wrong way. That's definitely not the right way. Have I gotten myself turned around again? Because that is the surest way to get dead. Well, maybe not the surest, but it's a really good way of getting dead. As I continue to talk, hoping that I'm not going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way somewhere here. In a very, very wrong way. I don't think this ends well for your hero. That's the caves. Can I enter the caves? Probably not while I'm under assault. But we're going to try. I can. Holy crap. Yes, that was exactly Sanagal. I was intending that whole time. I was playing with you guys' feelings by endeavoring to appear panicked and stricken with fear. It was a good laugh for everyone, wasn't it? I've entered a cave. Honest to God, I swear I had no idea I was heading towards the cave. Oh, and it turns out that it seems like... Okay, that's the exit. We have some books. No, we don't. They certainly look like they're glowing to me. All right, where is Jeremy? He should be to the southeast. And he's probably going to want me to like do something like clear out the cave. Hi, Jeremy. How you doing? Your bro sent me. Name's Jeremy. Head mechanic in the cave, surrounded by freaks and mad people and fish people. What can I do for you? Copper wire. I like the mustache, Jeremy, by the way. Hey, Jeremy, I ran into your twin brother, Ron. Wait, Ron? Jeremy? Are they pulling my leg? The middle one, obviously. That features why you always, if the game lets you change the minimap fixed north-south. It doesn't rotate with the character. In this case, yeah. It's been an issue. I'm not sure if I can. I should check. So the twins are Ron, Jeremy. Wow. That's all I can say for that. You know, that might have been funny 15 years ago when Ron Jeremy was just a very hairy porn star. He's in prison for multiple rapes. It's less funny. Lucky for you, it just so happens I have some of them. Be my guest. Thank you, Jeremy. I really appreciate it. I'll be exploring caves for a while longer. If you still need me, feel free to come find me. I have had the 50 copper wire offered. Well, can we... I hope these aren't yours. You're not making pottery, are you? Oh, nice. It's a very, very nice, deep hole in the ground you have here, Jeremy. I'm sure it's not at all filled with the bones of sacrifices. Oh, bats. I didn't like the swarms of bugs. I don't think I would prefer the swarms of bats. Let me do check about the general. Confine cursor to location while rotating camera. Hide players' names. Enable camera shake. Oh my god. What was I thinking? No. Color deficiency mode. Mental deficiency mode, yes, but color deficiency mode, no. Upscaling, graphics quality, all of those. Controls. Yeah, I don't see a sort of lock the map option. You sure those water stains around the hole? Water stains, yep. No, wine stains, actually. You see what it is way down there. They have a large vat of grapes, and they have to stomp the grapes. And of course, you have to get out. So, of course, you're going to get, they're very red grapes rather than sort of purple. But you're inevitably going to get grape stains on things. Trapping lasso, sure. Why wouldn't I want to take that? I don't need the sand. It won't transfer that. It transfers that, but it won't transfer that. Maybe because my belt is full? That just seems silly to me. But it's fine. Whatever. I'm just doing a little investigating, you know. Mould, again, Bob Mould, lead singer of Husker Du, also has had a really good solo career. I really enjoyed Bob Mould's stuff. That is something I'm not sure I want to... What? A dimensional shambler! Well, I'm just going to assume that he would shamble right over me. And not in a good way. I'm just making sure, you know, that there's nothing hiding. Oh, and that, oh my God, oh, I don't think I even want to know. Unlocked active skill. Okay, how do I activate it? Unlocked as passive. That's an active skill. Activate it through the magic wheel. That's not a magic wheel. All right, what's the magic wheel again? Options. Controls. It was left control, okay. Teleport, there we go. T. Pardon me, oh nice, the tentacle comes out of the coruscating. That didn't teleport me anywhere. That teleported me right back to where I was. I have to be outside. I certainly hope all of the 1,000 mobs that were following me have left. Because that would be a bummer if not. Oh, that's my sanity. Never mind. Oh, I have to step out and gave me oh, okay. If all I had to do was exit and it's taking me to the train, that's fine. Wonder if it teleports you to the entrance of the zone or the cave in this instance. Yeah, it's not clear. It said that it was teleporting me to the train, and it made the train noise. So hopefully that's what it did. In which case I have no problem with that. You have to exit the end. It worked as you would hope. Thank you. Thank you. Here. Have some more. Yummy. Human mush. I have to fix the radio. As soon as I can get in the damn door. Okay. Communicate. Repair the radio. Here we go. Here we go. I have repaired the radio station. When I grew up here in the Bay Area, there was a radio station, FM 98.5, KOME. As you would expect, there were a lot of questionable advertisements made. Commercials saying, don't touch that dial. There's cum on it. That sort of thing. You know. Highbrow humor. Let's communicate. Finally, I've got you on the line. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear your voice. Likewise, it's been a rough journey. What's the situation on your end? We're holding up, all things considered. I'm going to open the city gates now. Your train will have safe passage. Give me just a moment. And there we go. The gates are opening as we speak. Can't wait to finally meet in person. Appreciate it. Should be there soon. Reach the next coast town. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have any new opportunities for research? Doesn't look like it, but we'll try anyway, just because it's in my nature. Whoops, wrong way. Nope, nothing new in the way of recipes. We'll dump off our stuff. We still have lots of arrows. Yay us. Cooked fish we'll keep. We'll dump the leather scraps, the raw fish, copper wires for now. Sticks, water, tea seeds, iron scraps. And how far do we have to go to get to this aforementioned city? Ember Hill? Quiet Waters Supply Company? I don't know. Let's see. That's as far as I can scroll the map. This is where we started, was there. Warehouse and caves. Sure. I'll stop with a pantomime. A warehouse. Well, we'll see if I can get to the warehouse without getting discombobulated and running the wrong way. You know, not that that is likely to happen. Totally was intentional with the cave, I promise. Are they buying it? No, okay. That is a graveyard. The next one is a graveyard with caves. poke around a bit. Pardon the yawn. When we get old, we yawn a lot because we're just plain tired. Quiet Water Supply Company on the green track. Well, I have a trapping net. No, I don't. I have an iron trapping net. Probably should have dropped that off somewhere. Strings, sure. I have a torch. Don't think I need another. Anything over here? The same layout as the last. Alright, oh, the warehouse isn't far away. Or those are the caves. That's the warehouse. We probably don't really want to go into the caves. We'll see if we can get to the warehouse. Given the things that were in the previous caves, not that I was scared, mind you, I was just feeling cautious. And scared. We do have... got him. He had mush and fish. Oh, there is a lock on the damn thing. All right, that helps. There we go. Whoop! In this particular case, I might have been better advised to wait a second. All right, that's the cave. We want to head east. I didn't find it for quite some time, you may notice. I don't think I need sand. Up. Oh, I'm feeling peckish. So we're headed east. We want to head that direction. And nope, that direction. And this should be the warehouse, I think. Warehouse? Warehouse. We need to deal with these guys. Oh, okay, that's not good. Rest of them coming? No. Missed him. Ow. Dude. Not cool, man. Not cool. Remember, after fighting, reload. freaking... Oh, no. Ow! Jeez. Almost did it again. When they get you stuck, you're kind of screwed. I was hoping for, I don't know, something. Not the nothing. Okay, well, my hope was in vain. I have sadness. Is there an upstairs? No. No, it's just the... Maybe? Yes. So, no, unless there is, in which case, yes. And that's the entirety of it. It goes up, and then it goes back down. Wasn't that grand? I laughed until I cried. Well, all right then. Tentacle me up. Yeah, that was extremely useful. I didn't find it without you. I mean, if you hadn't been there, I never would have found all of that stuff that wasn't in there. Now, would I? All right, we just got rocks and trees. Nothing else over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll move us on to the next town. Well, we'll take care of the necessaries. You know, drop off the mush. Unload my madness. The Cliff of Insanity! We'll eat the rest of the celery. Hold on to that. Move on to the next town. I'm sure the graveyard will be lovely. They have caves. And we'll see what's past the graveyard. If the city is there, we'll move on. That's some crash. It's a crash site. Huh. Well, I think I'll stop at the graveyard, and I will probably call it an evening. Because if I called it a potato, that would be silly, whether it was cooked or uncooked. So, my plans for tomorrow are widely varying depending on whether I get the invite or not to Dune Awakening. If I get the invite, I'll download it, and I will start playing probably sometime around noon Pacific. If not, I may sulk and not stream. I may stream at the usual time and be playing more of this. Honestly, I have no idea. It's pretty much going to depend on whether I get the invite. Regardless, I want to thank all of you guys, and there are a shitload of you. That is a lot more viewers than I am used to. But I want to thank all of you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it very, very much. I should be back tomorrow either at about noon Pacific or 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of this particular flavor of quality streaming product. Anyway, that's for tomorrow. Again, thanks to all of you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening or morning or afternoon. Take one. Take care and